Welcome back to Afternoon Express. It seems as if the pans are already on a very hot stove top. Well, let's get cooking. Now, you are going to just love this garlic and chicken pasta. It's full of flavor, and what's more, we're adding an extra herbiness with a homemade almond and basil pesto dressing. Quick and delicious. Well, Chef, who's starting this one off?
So I'm going to start this one off because I'm doing a one-pot wonder. This is just going to be...
Dumi's face. Dumi feels betrayed. What's going on, Dumi?
Do you want to start first?
No, you can go ahead.
Actually, ladies first. Let me be nice. Ladies first. Ladies first. You can go ahead. So I've got these beautiful fillets in front of me that I'm just going to season, and then I'm going to put them in this crystal paper, and then I'm going to beat them a bit. Well, I'm going to let you take the stress out. I feel the stress out.
Oh, I do love tenderizing meat.
Exactly.
I don't go to the gym, South Africa. Okay, the secret is out. I'm Jimmy. So but what I do is put in that whole... You know when you're doing housework and you've put in that extra level of elbow grease, that's what it's all about. So but why is it important to tenderize the
it's to make the meat cook evenly, and also to kind of get those beautiful textures into them, and then at the same time to make it cook quicker and evenly. Oh. Exactly. So here you go. Go easy on it, please.
Oh, no, there's no such.
So the most important thing about this dish is that I'm going to put the chicken. It's all knowing what cooks quick first and what cooks the longest. So I'm going to put the chicken there, and I'm going to 5 minutes on each side, and then I'm going to start adding my tomatoes, my herbs, my seeds.
Yo.
Okay, right. No, chill.
Frustration out.
So let me just do this quickly.
Okay, stunning. And then that's essentially the chicken station.
Yep. And I'm going to just put it here gently.
I'm not sure if everyone saw, but you actually seasoned your meat before you even started.
So that we let that suck in. But if you can do that before overnight, then you're going to wake up in the morning with a beautiful, flavorful chicken.
Wow. So it seems as if, yes, we are creating meals in 15 minutes, but if you do want that extra added kind of love and care into the dish, you can pre-season your meat, keep it overnight, and then the next morning when
also, I mean, I never put black pepper on the chicken. I always use white pepper because I also like to keep my food clean. But I'm not saying you shouldn't. You should if you want to, but you know I eat with my eyes first, and also I want everything to be perfect in front of me.
Yeah, Chef Aya is definitely a perfectionist. Dumi, are you keeping things perfect on that station?
I definitely am, because what I've done is I've already started even with my pesto. And to keep it basic, how you normally know that it's a pesto, we're going to be crushing it. And instead of going with a pestle and mortar this time, I'm going to be using a blender. Okay. And into this little container, I've got our basil. I've added a bit of salt and pepper. And as with most pestos, if you're going to be making a typical pesto, you'd also add some garlic in there as well as some parmesan. But how we're making this a little different is that I'm going to be adding some blanched almonds. And most times a pesto, typical pestos, are made with pine nuts. But instead, I'm going to be adding some blanched almonds. And I think what we're trying to show you here, we did a pesto last week that had some ingredients in it. This time we're doing something different to show you how creative you can get when it comes to this. The whole idea now is we want this to blend up together and get us that pesto consistency. But because we said that we're making it nice and garlicky, we want something to tone down those flavors of the garlic because it's going in raw, right? Yeah. What we want to do then is we're going to add some of our Clover Classic dairy snack. And so what I'm going to do is let me start actually spooning this in, and then I'll pour the pesto into it. I mean, it's perfect because it's a source of 10 vitamins. And yes, today we're using the 1 kg pack as well. And I love the fact that it's made with Clover's unique recipe. It's rich and creamy. It's perfect addition to anything. Now, I'm going to start adding our pesto into this dish. And there we go. Mix it all together. So this is going to cool down the flavors in there. That looks amazing. But then still give it additional flavor because this is where the sauce comes from.
Stunning. And speaking about the flavors in here, Chef, your pot looks amazing.
It looks amazing. So you see now I'm getting all the juices out of the tomatoes, but don't worry about it being charred because that's also it's gonna add a beautiful flavor to the dish. So now with that cooking on, I'm just gonna turn it down to 2, and then while it's there, it's still cooking. And I'm just gonna add my spinach. There's rosemary there, and then there's some seeds that I've added. So because I like my pasta mild, I'm not gonna chop these. I'm just gonna put them there like that. And also now when they cook, they're gonna start to pop. And then once they start to pop, those seeds might get out, but then I will like mild.
So that's for a mild flavor. I love the tips and tricks. I just would have put less chili.
Yeah. And the best part about what Chef has done is that because you want to keep it mild, you can then pick out the chili. The oil is now seasoned and is infused with the chili, but it's not overly overpowering.
Now, Dumi, I do have the finished product here, but I'm going to run over to your side because I love a good pesto within a pasta, but it's my first time trying a pesto dressing. So I can see already the consistency is a lot more runnier. So let's have the flavor.
And I love how you always play around with your pestos.
Yeah.
The last time
The
you made...
flavor's there.
Can you taste them? The last time we made like an apple.
Yes, yes.
It was
You did
so
a
nice.
very fresh one. Now, Pali, you see, you've tasted the fresh one now. I want you to let us know how it tastes when it's cooked, because now all of this is getting cooked together. Chef, let me know when I can actually pop in this pesto dressing into there, because now you've tasted the fresh, you're going to taste the cooked, and let us know how it works, because you can actually even leave this.
Oh, yeah.
Let this cook down and then add this at the end, and then now it becomes a salad.
So you see this one, this is done. Now I'm gonna let the chicken rest on the side a bit. The pan is still hot, the cooking process is still happening. And the beauty about using a very thick pan is that the heat stays for long.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna switch this off and I'm done. And now over to you.
Should I add the pesto now?
You can.
All right.
Lalelani, this is delicious. The pasta is prepared perfectly. It's al dente. And also there's a little trick, Dumi, that you're telling me about the pasta. Sometimes I don't have the right pasta for whatever I want to prepare, whether it's something saucy or whether it's something a little bit more salad-like. Today, a little bit more adventurous with our pasta. Those look like lasagna sheets.
Correct.
So I use lasagna sheets. As you can see, they look very beautiful. And also when you cut them in half, they kind of look like artichokes when they mix with the chicken that's sliced. So
They do look, they really do look like little artichokes.
Exactly, and also with that, with the pesto that she made. And now we're finishing off with the Parmesan cheese. And imagine this in the middle of the table with your friends, and you know, some nice, juice and bread.
The flavor is delicious.
That
I
looks
love the
amazing.
creaminess
That looks
as well of this dressing. So it seems as if we did it again, South Africa. We created a pesto pasta salad again, but we put our own little je ne sais quoi. And if you want in on this, please do head over to afternoonexpress.co.za.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.